So today we're going to have a look at how we're holding the golf club. Many of you may have heard of the terms weak and strong when it comes to how your hands are on the golf club. So my top hand, the left hand for a right hander, too far round clockwise would be considered strong. It might look like this, and weak would be too far round to the left. Really, whilst that absolutely has implications for how squarely we can deliver the club face, or the way we've got to move to do that, actually something that is often more important and overlooked is how the club runs through the hand, which part of the hand actually runs through. So a neutral grip, just for reference, we're looking for sort of two knuckles to be visible as you look down on your top hand. The thumb will be slightly to the side of centre. For me, that would be slightly to the right of centre. And in the right hand, it's going to be more of a finger grip, and I can still see a little bit of this right knuckle here, and my thumb is sitting slightly to the side there. So I've got V shapes, and both hands pointing hopefully up towards my right shoulder area, with the thumb and forefinger V's. Now, whilst lots of tour players and very good players might differ from this position a little, and they would get away with that, and you can swing very effectively with a non-textbook grip, absolutely. Something that's really important that someone overlooked, as we said, is which part of the hand the club runs through. So you don't see too many players varying away from this, as it really can hurt you. So when I open up my grip, the club's running from this joint of the finger down to probably almost parallel to the base of the fingers, down to this sort of area. Certainly not running up to here, as we see a lot of people do this. So the club here is actually going to run across this pad on my left hand, and now that is pretty disastrous, because what that means, if I do that, I've lost the ability to generate angle here at the wrist, and now that's something that's going to cost you in speed. It's going to cost you if you're trying to swing the club back and you can't do anything here. Quite often we'll see the left arm bend quite a lot to make up for that. We might see some sort of over rotation or standing up in an effort to generate more speed, all sorts of things that could be happening subconsciously, and they're really going to hurt your golf swing. If we've got the club running more down here, so looking something like that, as we close the hand over, now this pad is going to be more on top of the club, and that's going to allow me to generate some angle. So now all of a sudden I'm in a position to generate some more speed and hopefully deliver the club on a more effective basis. So a little check to be able to do this: if you open up your left hand, what I'm going to do is I'm going to remove these three fingers, and I'm going to keep my index finger and this pad of the club, pad of the hand in contact here. So if I can do this, that means that the club is supported by this second pad here on my hands. Now if I go to do this, take these three fingers off, and the club slips, it's going to slip off of here, and that means that basically I've got the club in the wrong place. So for the person that's got the club very high in the hand up there, they would take their fingers off, and the club would slip straight out, and it would then ride up towards this pad here. So really what we've got to try and do is introduce the club much more down into this part of the hand. Instead of up here, we're going to try and introduce it down there, get the top part of the hand over a little bit more, and then hopefully from there we can start to use our wrists a bit more effectively and hit some better shots. So if you've got any questions about this, or you want to just come and have a little chat, then pop into the shop and we'll talk some more.